Alright, so listen, this is a reaction video to the song Colonization by NSG. You already know the vibes that NSG come with, and the fact that this song is called Colonization, what can I say? But before we even get into this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification, yeah, so you're notified when we upload new video content, which could be the video you suggest, which you can leave in the comment section below, because you never know, it could be next. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and all that good stuff there. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Big up NSG though, for real. You hear me? Come with a violin thing, yeah? The ends, yeah? If you know them ends, you know. It's in practically 99.9% of their videos. Plus it's to work around there as well.
Used to cost so much cost for my skin irritate. Got a bout on the block for my ankles ache. Could it be in vain that our moms migrate? Anyway, I feel to make that meal on plate.
We're gonna have to wheel that up, yeah? Listen. Use your two ears and listen. Close this mouth and listen to what listen to what they're saying here. Listen. Now you're understanding why this is called colonization. We got foreplay as well. And this is directed by Crud as well, isn't it?
Used to cost so much cost for my skin irritate. Got a bout on the block for my ankles ache. Could it be in vain that our moms migrate? Anyway, I feel to make that meal on plate.
Did I say that was... I'm gonna have to... You know what? It's one of them ones where in the editing, I'm gonna have to correct myself whether it was Cruds or not. Is his name Cruds? K-R-U-D-Z. Z. I don't even know, you know. I need to get familiar with their names. That's what I need to do. Anyway. The same way I need to get, I got familiar. Like, I suppose it was a lot more easier, like, growing up, like, wow, nearly 10 years ago. No, not 10 years ago, 20 years ago. So Solid had an album, and there's enough of them in it. But in that album, I don't know if I can put it, oh, it's right here. It's right here, that, yeah. I should, you know what? Give me a second. Just so you can understand what I'm talking about. Yes, I wear jeans and shirt. You would too. Anyway. Alright, so boom. This is what I'm talking about. It was a lot more easier to understand and see who's who in it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, in 21 seconds, you know what I mean? You some of them say their names, you know what I mean? So it's easy to understand who's who, but other than that, not everyone was in 21 seconds. You know what I mean? Or was they? Maybe they was. No, they wasn't. Anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so it's very easy to understand who's who, because the names are there beside their face. You know what I mean? Let's go back. Let's you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, let me put that there for a second. Obviously, they got their own personal social media accounts, this, that, and the third, which is understandable, which is great. But it would help if then again, I'm not really on social media like 24/7, as some people may think I am, but I'm always active doing something. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why I haven't really familiarized myself with their names and stuff like that properly. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to give no excuse. I will know in due time. But let's get back into the video.
How we came from scratch. What's in the pack does more than scratch. I don't wanna do you like that, so please don't make one do you like that. Yeah. Take everything that's got colonization. I can't trust my man, so I'll just make him. 41st time the pigs reading. Ever since then I stopped eating bacon. Stop chasing the back when I turned into one. Area where we can't fear no one. Then the dirt no face like M1 too.
Don't show no face like M on Joe. Haha. But he did show his face, and when that face was shown, he was pissed the fuck off. Let me stop swearing. He was pissed off. Yeah, that's interesting. I caught that bar. But I'm liking the, you know, the lyrics, yeah, because it's like, bro, you know, if you understand colonization, take everything. Taking everything, colonization, because that's exactly what colonization is. Like, I don't think you understand. I'll probably go deeper. In fact, I'm not talking about it now, otherwise I'm probably going to forget. With colonization, you have to understand exactly what it is, you know what I mean? And it's the reason, the irony of it is, yeah, this, how can I put it? It's not blaming, it's understanding the root cause, yeah? Now, I'm sure you have heard options, yeah? And in one of this, in one bar, they go, what they say, something about how I was meant to go uni, sold drugs, got backed. Oh, you know what I mean? So let's deep that for a moment. He was meant to go uni, but ended up selling drugs. Now you're thinking, yeah, but you had the opportunity to go uni, so why would you sell drugs? You have to understand, if you grow up on the end and you're not making that much money, and you know what I mean? Like, anyway, we won't be going to that too deep, yeah? We'll do that on another video. But the reality I want to make you understand is, do you know what I mean? Like, you have to understand, we, as in black people, do you know what I mean? Like, we never really asked to be here. In, like, if we're going to talk about UK or America or wherever, you know what I mean? Outside of Africa or wherever, or outside the Caribbean, we never asked to be there. It's just by design of how, you know, the systems are, you know what I mean? It's because of colonization why they're that messed up, to the point where they have to feel like they have to come to England or come to America or go to Canada, like, or Germany or Italy. You know what I mean? Despite these places being racist. Alright, listen. Don't even get me started. But the point I'm trying to make is, you know what I mean? Like, we don't make the drugs. Do you know what I mean? We don't distribute the drugs in a way where, we won't go into that too deep, but like, you know what I mean? We don't make the drugs like that. We don't distribute it in a mass scale like that. Like, if you go to Scarcity Studios YouTube channel, the majority of people that getting bust and arrested for selling drugs, yeah, for selling drugs, are mostly white people, mostly from the Merseyside and all that stuff there, like which kind of makes sense because of the docks and stuff like that, which kind of makes sense. I understand it. But anyway, let's just get back into the video because I don't want to go off into a tangent. But what I'm trying to say is, there is a root cause to every situation. Now you're probably thinking, okay, so why would those, you know, white people sell drugs and stuff like that? Now, there's many other reasons, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know the living conditions that they've had to live in. You don't know whether they had to live, or their family had to live in a dole, and they don't love that, they don't like that experience, so they want. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Things like him, I was an alpha male, till we stamped him. This a life I came from, I ain't promoting. Mom still telling me to get baptized. In the meantime, trying to get my facts right. See my own path, own vision. Connecting the dots with a line, that's the vision. I was meant to take a flight, ended up on a wing. Sally doing 20, but we still reason. Got my cake still light again. Didn't happen where I'm on the fair. Never let the galley cause me stress.
Don't let a girl cause you stress. Hey, you know what? You see, like, this video is insanely creative, despite the same ends they've recorded in like 99% of all their videos. And that's smart the way they done that. Don't stress. Don't let a girl stress you. Don't let anyone stress you. Just stay calm, collected, and get me. But just react as an alpha male. That's what I'm gonna mention. Like so it's interesting. How he says I don't. Did he say I was? No. You. Well, in some cases. All right. So look. put it this way, yeah. You probably heard that term before, alpha male. You're probably just hearing it. You probably go, where's the alpha male? An alpha male is someone that is basically dominant, someone that leads, someone that has a masculine aura about them. Listen, you know what I mean? That a man that has a masculine aura about him, because it's an alpha male in it. But anyway, let's go.
Just to digest all of this pain where I suppress. Really drove a man to success. Don't bother calling me unless you got the money, I go possess. Take everything, it's got colonization. I can't trust my man, so I'll just sneak him. 41st time the pigs raining. Ever since then I stopped eating bacon. Stop chasing the back when I turn into one. Area but we can't fear no one.
See here? I stopped chasing the bag when I turned into one. I stopped eating bacon. When you say I stopped eating bacon, basically why when he got caught by the police or by the pigs in it, basically. Because you are what you eat. And, well, you are what you eat, but that didn't come out right. Alright, boom. You are what you eat, but you also attract what you eat, if that makes any sense. So if you are gonna attract, but then also part of, you know, the drug game or whatever, eventually, gaming, pickers are gonna come. It is what it is. The game's a game. You know what I mean? I don't want to call it a game because it's not really a game. You know what I mean? It's real life out here. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
Feels like M12, got a dark new face like M12. Put bags on his head, cause that's suffocation. Same skin, but we get no correlation. OT, but you get no orientation. Being black comes like an occupation. Being buffalo like a defecation. Waiting they saw. My phone on do not disturb. Until police come disturb. I still find it hard to follow any orders. But if you need anything, we're taking orders to the long way.
I like that bar. The reason why I like it is because if you have had experience, like, I want to be careful with the words I'm saying because, you know, anyway, but basically, he said, it's like, the reason I like it is just a play on word in it. He has a problem with taking orders. So if he's a boss, he's, you know what I mean? But he has no problem with taking orders. You get it? No. Do you get it? Let me repeat again. He has a problem with taking orders from someone else in terms of, you know what I mean? Like, someone bossing him around, telling him what to do. But he has no problem with taking orders. You see what I mean? Where customers or clientele are asking him, you know what I mean? For orders. You know, anyway, you'll get it.
Man, I couldn't cut corners. They're pulling back cause he's trying to extort us. Millions on the ride and they're trying to touch organs. My niggas gorillas, yeah, we some different beans. Don't compare me, she said I'm the realest that she ever seen. I know baby DBE, yeah. Take everything, it's got colonization. I can't trust my mind. 41st time the pigs raining. Ever since then I stopped eating bacon. Stop chasing the back when I turn into one. Area where we can't fear no one. Then let that no.
That's right. Don't fear no one. Regardless of what you've gone through, don't fear nobody. But yeah, I'm gonna say as well that orders bar as well. It's okay to take orders in terms of because you could be like have experience being your own boss, and sometimes you may need to get to a point where you're gonna have to take orders. You're gonna have to, you know, have a boss. It is what it is. But what's interesting enough as well, technically, your customers or consumers, if you're own your own business or whatever, whatever level. You know what I mean? They're technically your boss. You know what I mean? They're technically your bosses. So, anyway.
Like M12, got a dark new face like M12.
I shouldn't even laugh, but that's it. You see what happens? The consequences of trying to snake someone. That's the consequence. That is the consequences. Seriously. That's the consequences of trying to snake someone. Eventually, you're the one that's gonna get fucked up. You know what I mean? So, more of the story is, don't snake someone, innit? Like, get me? Yeah, 10 out of 10 for the video. You know what I mean? I like the storyline, I like the edits and stuff like that. And I like the way it represented more or less of what they're actually, talking about in the music. Even though, yeah, it's like, I like the beginning, how can I put it? From the beginning to end, it told a story, like the lyrics and stuff like that, like letting you know, alright, because of colonization, this is my interpretation, I could be completely wrong, but it's like they're saying, because of colonization, I ended up in this situation. Do you see what I mean? So, so 10 out of 10 for the song, 10 out of 10 for the video, but yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, comment in the comments below, obviously, of what you want to see next, what you want me to react to next, and you never know, that could be next. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff there. And yeah, big up NSG, 4Play, get me, let's go.